Good morning everyone, welcome to day 9 of our Route 66 ride. So we are just departing from the motel, and today's destination is a small town called Keystone, South Dakota. So the distance is 260 something miles, but before we start we'll go to the gas station, gas up. We need to add air to the tires. And it is hot again. So the temperature currently is 91 degrees here in Sterling, Colorado. So the temperature is going to rise to 93 or something by 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But we'll leave this town before that. We'll head north. And Keystone, South Dakota is at 76 degrees today. The whole day the temperature is in upper 70s, which is good. We will be crossing two state lines. We will be crossing into Nebraska, and then we'll be crossing into South Dakota. So we will be gathering two state signs today. So Lawrence, are you able to hear me? Okay. Gas station. Next stop is gas station. And after that we need to pour water in the jacket because it is very hot. So there was a gas station here somewhere, right? Yeah. So we make a left and then there will be a gas station. Okay. Huh? So we did not fill at this gas station because the only octanes available was 85 and lower than that. We need 87 and 91. So there are two more gas stations on this route. We are going to go there and see if they have 91. Yes. So we found 91 octane. My bike takes 91. Alright, so now we'll fill the gas. Okay, so we got the gas, we got the air. Now Lawrence is topping up the tires. Once that is done, then we will poured a little bit of water in the jacket, and then I'll start recording once we start moving. Man, it is 91 degrees. Okay, so with that we are leaving Sterling. We are running away from the heat wave. Heat wave is chasing us and we keep running away. So we have to take highway 113 after 6 miles, and 113 will take us north. So far we have not decided where we will eat. We'll figure it out. Putting water in the jacket really helps. Now we have to wait for this long train. So now I understood why I was feeling so hot. Lawrence, can you guess? So all the vents of my jackets are closed. So that's why it was so hot. Now once we start moving, it will feel good. And this train is 85. 27 miles and we will make a left. So we are currently on highway 113 towards Sydney, a town called Sydney. I don't know whether Sydney is in Colorado or in South Dakota. We'll see. The scenery is pretty much the same. Farmlands, houses, green, brown and grey, combination of green, brown and grey. This is the first biker we saw in like 2-3 days. So the bike has become much more responsive after topping off the tires. When I measured, my rear tire was at 35, and usually the max pressure is 42, so I topped it off to 40, and the front tire was at 31, 32, which I topped it off to 35. So with the top offs, the bike is not performing better. The gas octane level is still one level low, like 1 point low. It is still at 91. I pretty much use 92 and above. Texas was the only place where I got 93. It definitely improves the engine performance, and it improves the pickup, the power, everything of the bike. But that's okay. So my bike also can also run on 87, but usually it is not recommended and one should not use it if your bike is not, if your bike specifications say premium gas, then always use premium gas. So in case of emergencies, where places where you do not find 91, 92 premium gas, carry octane boosters. You can add octane boosters to the tank, and that will magically convert an 87 octane gas to a 92. At least you're I mean, you should not continue to do that. Only use that measure in emergencies. The air feels good. The temperature has dropped to 85 from 91. At one point the temperature went up to 102 and I was a little worried, but now the temperature is good. 85 is a good range. And the more we go towards Keystone, South Dakota, the temperature will continue to drop. And here we are at the Welcome to Nebraska state line and the sign. Welcome to Nebraska, the good life. So we entered Nebraska. The town of Sydney is in Nebraska. Yeah, initially I had said that I don't know where it is, but yeah, it is in Nebraska. We are entering Sydney. Probably we might take a break here, a quick water drink break, and then after that we will continue riding forward. Oh, Cabela's headquarters are in Nebraska? I was not aware. Interesting. Cabela's is an outdoor fitter. Hunting goods, shooting goods. Cabela campgrounds. Wow. Intersections and the highways and everything is pretty huge. We are taking a break in Walmart. So we have left Sydney. We took a quick break at Sydney and now we are heading towards Bridgeport, Nebraska. So we plan to have our lunch in Bridgeport. We are on Highway 385. Huge farmlands. Look at that house. Very nicely built. Surrounded by trees. I see radio antennas. I see ponds. This house sitting on a farmland. So I'm assuming this farm belongs to the person who lives in that house. Pretty amazing. Dalton. This is the town of Dalton. Again, pretty much everybody might be working on farmlands. Fire, Dalton Fire and Rescue. Small museum, and that's it. Dalton. That is the end of the Dalton town. Bridgeport is 21 miles. Alliance 58. We have entered the town of Bridgeport. There are a couple of eateries in this town. There is a Subway, there is a Burger Works, then so there are a couple of options. There is Burger Works, there is Subway, there is but that's about it. या फिर गैस स्टेशन सैंडविच. I mean, it's up to you. I'm okay with anything. So today is Monday and still the town feels so empty. Like there is nobody on the street. Chimney Rock. So there is another eatery coming up. Carrot Drive-In. Carrot Drive-In. Burger Works is another option. Burger, chalo, let's do it. So we'll put the bikes in the shade. We found the shade. Good work. Okay, so we'll go to Burger Works and eat something and then we'll continue forward. Angora. This is the company that sells tractor parts. So we had a good lunch at Bridgeport, Nebraska, and now we are moving ahead. We are moving to Alliance. Alliance, Nebraska is the next town. So Bridgeport. So we were looking up at the population, and Bridgeport, Nebraska's population is just 1,700. That's it. 1,700 people in the town, and that's about it. The town also was not that that big. It was like what, 2.3 miles, 1.2 miles. The total length of the town was 1.2 miles. Wow. Small towns are where you find locals, local eateries, good food. So when I say we find good people in small towns, that doesn't mean big towns have bad people. What I mean is people have pretty interesting stories to tell in small towns, and more of they have time to have a conversation, talk about the travels, talk about the journeys. In big cities, people don't have that much time, so they will just look at you, say hi, and quickly start minding their own business. But in small towns, it's not like that. Small towns, so far we have so many people approached us and talked to us, like from where are we riding, how far are we going, how many days, what is our day today. So I tell them we rode Route 66, then today is our 9th day of riding. So they talk to you, they want to know more about you because they are curious. In big cities, big towns, people don't have that much time, which is okay. Everything is okay either ways. So the temperature is 89 degrees. I have poured water inside my jacket. My inner shirt is all wet. So I am feeling pretty good right now. The air flows from my sleeves and exits from my jacket vents on my back. That creates a good cooling effect. Okay, so we entered the town of Alliance. Alliance city limits 8,959. Now I don't know if that is the population or the elevation. It looks like it is the population. Okay. So initially we were thinking of filling the gas in this town, but we just filled the gas, and the next gas stop is 54 miles, which we can easily go. So might as well we'll do it in the next stop, on the next stop. This is Alliance. The speed limit is 65. Okay. So we continue on. Hemmingford is 18, Chadron is 53. So it looks like that the next town is Chadron Nebraska. So we'll fill gas in Chadron. Alliance is also a small town, not too big of a town. But the houses are beautiful, small houses. Every house has a big backyard, a front yard, and trees around. And then some of the houses are super beautiful. Oh wow, super beautiful. The houses are sitting on a farmland, and they are huge. They have everything, solar panels, everything. Yeah, look at this house. This is also a good, beautiful house. So it looks like this is a food grain processing plant. I am going to miss this scenery for sure. We are riding through this type of landscape since yesterday, or yesterday, from Boise City, Oklahoma, all the way to Sterling, Colorado, and from Sterling, Colorado, the scenery has not changed a bit. It's pretty much the same. The only difference is we are seeing more and more food grain processing plants like these. This looks like they are huge grain silos, and they are packing the food grains into bags and shipping it to the food processing companies, where they grind them, make flour out of them, and then sell it to the consumers like us. So we are on highway 385 north, and the distance to Chadron town is 50 miles. We are doing good on gas. The weather, I would say it's 85-ish, not too bad. The good thing is there is no traffic, so as long as we are moving, it's good. Alright, so we have reached at the gas station called Conoco in Chadron, Nebraska. So here we are planning to take a break, fill gas. So another 100 miles, yes. So we filled gas at Chadron, and we also took a break, 30-minute break, where we rested for some time in the shade, away from the heat. And now we are back on highway 385. Now we are riding towards Hot Springs, and after 19 miles, that is 19, we will be crossing into South Dakota state line. So there is a South Dakota Marine Corps Memorial. So we plan to stop there and click some pictures. So now we make a slight right towards 385. Yes, this is the turn. Okay. So now we are back. Hot Springs 57. Temperature is 91. Okay, so we are approaching the state line of South Dakota. Looks like those tiny buildings out right there, those buildings are the Marine Corps Memorial and South Dakota state sign. South Dakota US Marine Corps Memorial Highway. Yes. So here it is. Welcome to South Dakota. Great faces, great places. So we are at the state line between Nebraska and South Dakota, and there is this state line restaurant and casino right as you enter South Dakota. This is currently closed. I don't know the hours when it opens, but yeah, right now it is closed. The scenery outside of the scenery right at the state line is very beautiful. So again we took a break in the shade for some time to beat the heat and pour some water in the jacket. Our motor from this point is 92 miles, so another hour and a half. Currently the temperatures might be 92 or 93. So we are passing through the town of Old Ridge. We have already crossed into South Dakota. South Dakota, what I have heard and what videos I have watched on YouTube, is pretty flat. There is not much change in the scenery. Mostly there are grasslands, and other than Mount Rushmore, there might be a lot of other things, but at least I haven't heard about anything else. So I do not expect the scenery to change drastically, but we'll see how that goes. So we are 65 miles away from our motel. So another 1 hour for us to arrive in the town of Keystone. Okay, so we entered Highway 40. This is SD South Dakota 40, and the road looks good with twists and turns. From the start of Highway 40, Keystone town is 14 miles. The sun is right on my face, so I don't know how good the GoPro might be recording. The sun might be making everything very bright and white. So this is Black Hills National Forest. pretty uphill here. The sun is right in my eyes. The roads are very good, very nicely made, very good roads. Miles to the motel. Entering Keystone, population 240 only. Speed limit is 25. Keystone is a beautiful town. So far I have not seen a single store or a gas station. Keystone Community Center and Library. Good question. Yeah, indoor pool. Keystone Ambulance. Welcome to Keystone. Oh, the houses are beautiful. It's a pretty laid back life. So this looks like a restaurant. Which one? That one? Good. I think I also saw Pizza Hut on the map. So historical Keystone School and Museum. Groceries or gas. वहाँ पे था Big Thunder Bar and Grill. Brookside. So this is our motel for 2 days. So we will park here somewhere and then we'll do the check-in. Okay, so now I'll check in, shower, eat and sleep, and then we'll continue the ride tomorrow.